There it is. Jacksonville Sharks, welcome back, folks. They are the 2017 National Arena League football champions. We talked about that earlier in the year, and they're gearing up for another season. But to gear up, they got to get the guys ready and help them stay at their best and get them some help from being injured and stuff like that. Dr. Michael Adams with Jacksonville Orthopaedic Institute and Sharks trainer Brett Allen. All right, guys, appreciate you being here. And this is off-season time for you guys, right?
Yes, it is. Thanks for having us.
So let's talk about that. A lot of people out there, you know, the trainer's role versus the physician's role with the team. How do you guys interwork that?
Well, myself, being the trainer, I deal with everyday aspects of the medical, whether it's on the field or off the field. And I just have to tie all that in with Dr. Adams being our orthopedic surgeon, or also is a primary care provider for this season. So I deal with all that, ins and outs.
And so you're on the sidelines every game as well, right?
I am. Brett's like the offensive line. I'm like the quarterback. I get all the credit, but he does most of the leg work day in and day out.
So you're having, yeah, because that's the thing. When the guys are getting injured and you're not at the practices, are you?
I'm not at the practices,
So
no.
you got to rely on him at the practices, like, hey, you know, this guy took these kind of hits. And what is it like as far as with the guys? Because, look, all guys want to get on the field. They want to play. And so how do you guys juggle that, you know, player safety with being like, look, I got to do what's best for you, and then them trying to hide injuries from you?
Well, my thing is that's the trust where it comes in with me, where these guys can actually come and talk to me about having these injuries. But I have to look at it where the difference of being hurt or injured. Shoot, everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, when you're injured, you might do more damage to yourself or damage to our team to where we can't win a game. And when that happens, I go ahead and call Dr. Adams and try and figure out what the best health care that we can possibly give these guys.
And Doc, is that one of your biggest challenges there, is trying to just, you know, have the guys like have some patience, like, look, this is the plan, we got a plan set for you, we can get you back on the field, but you got to trust us.
Totally, and you know that. You know, you have NFL experience. Everybody plays with some degree of hurt.
Yeah.
Right, but it's the real injuries that are the ones that get rested, and those are the ones, and it's hard. I mean, when you have a football player who's full of adrenaline and wants to get out there and do his job and play football, it's hard to sit on them and say, look, you just have to be patient, because a little bit of time spent now is going to mean that we can shorten your recovery period. And that's why we rely on, you know, expert trainers like Brett to get these guys ready day in and day out, get them to me, get employing the tasks that I give them to get them back on the field, make sure they minimum time down.
And right now, it's off season, but
yeah,
where are you in the you know, the prep stage of off season training camp coming up? When's that?
Usually starts about February 1st is when I really start cranking into mode. I have to talk to Dr. Adams and the staff, and with JOI, with all the doctors, we try and get a team together to do entrance physicals once these guys start getting into training camp. But I start cranking out about February 1st. And
what about right now in the off? Are the guys still coming? Any guys that got injured last year? Are they still going through their rehabs, and they're coming to see you guys now?
Mm-hmm. Season never rests.
Yeah.
You know, preseason, during season, postseason, it's just one big continuum to make sure that there's minimum downtime. But sure, we deal with injuries from last year that are still recovering, and our championship game was during the summertime. So
that's right, and there's the trophy right there. You've been seeing it, this whole thing. It's so shiny. I can see my mustache in the reflection there. That's nice right there. This is pretty cool. This is the championship trophy. We want to defend this championship. Yes. So what's going on at the Sharks there to make sure we defend this?
My thing is starting out with our quarterback, with Tommy Grady. He had a season-ending injury last year, so trying to get him back is going to be pretty tough with the injury that he had. So it's going to be a challenge. Get him back and ready.
Marketing campaigns and stuff, those are getting ready to launch too. Mm-hmm. Probably season tickets are out there available for everybody to purchase, right?
Yes, sir.
You know, to normal patients that you see day to day compared to the professional athletes, what's a couple differences?
You know, there's a lot of similarities. You know, it would be people would be surprised. They think, well, you know, I mean, what do I have in common with those professional athletes? Well, we all get the same type of injuries. Whether you're a weekend warrior, whether you're a high school athlete, college athlete, or a pro, everybody's prone to the same type of injury. Maybe to a different degree. Your expectations for return may be a little bit different, but the treatments for them can be very similar. So somebody that may be feeling, let's say, shoulder pain and plays golf on the weekend, maybe that's something that we can help take care of and get them back playing golf without pain, just like we can get some guy playing arena football and winning a professional championship.
There you go. That's why you got to go where the pros go. Go see JOI. We appreciate you guys being here, and good luck on another championship this year.
Thanks very much, and happy Veterans Day and happy Marine Corps birthday to all my fellow brothers and sisters in the armed service.
Semper Fi. I want to thank Jacksonville Orthopaedic Institute for making this segment possible, and for more information you can log on to their website, which is joi.net. You can also call their main line number at 904-JOI-2000.